What is... Oh, really? I feel like we were underprepared for this. And welcome back, guys. We are going to try and do another campaign mission here today. There has been some changes here to the base. I did grind in between episodes here to try and get us prepared for the campaign, because the last one we weren't ready. So I did a bit of a grind. We are now up to level 28, and we got a few new items, more food, stuff like that. But let's get started. Next one here is Habitat, where you got to search the nearby caves to find miners' bases and close any quarry burrows. Let's begin it.
Contractor, seems like you have a hunt. Your next task is to collect and analyze data from these newly identified creatures. Why you, or anyone, would voluntarily go near those things, I'll never know. You can start by proceeding to a collection of caves nearby.
Alright, so we've got 3 different caves we have to go to, and it looks like cave worms have been driven from their caves and will appear throughout the area. That's interesting. Alright, so once again, it's not showing up on the map. So we have L4 way up here. We have K5 down here, and then L2, which is up here further. So why don't we go to the furthest one and work our way back? Our little ones have grown up, so we have Constantine, and then we have Athena. Constantine is already packed, ready to go for us. I just have to make us a bed. Maybe we'll just do a quick bed roll. Bed roll, so fiber sticks for another. Fiber sticks for another. Do a bedroll, so we've got some floor. We have one wall there. Do we not have... All right, well, let's just quickly make up. Some walls. 20 bronze, we need fiber. Let's just do... All right, balls. We need... Here's some. We need walls. Make me walls. Alright, 8 walls. Just do 4 roofs. I'll figure it out. Alright. Let's jump on to Constantine here. How's our oxygen? No, we should be fine with that. And I'll meet you guys there. Alright guys, looks like we're in the area. So we did have some run-ins over there with one of those guys. We ended up losing Constantine, all of our food, and our armor broke, so we made ourselves the fiber armor. Let's see if we could survive this. So I think the first thing we are going to do make ourselves a little base of operation here. Better be safe than sorry, especially dealing with these guys. Alright, respawn point is set. So they updated us saying that we're in the area where the cave worms are, so we're going to have to keep our eyes open for cave worms. And cougars. But we are out of bullets already. We do have 124 bolts for our crossbow. My computer's being laggy again today, so. Alright, so it looks like there's a little place right here. Come on. What is... Oh, really? I feel like we are underprepared for this. Way underprepared. Reload. I can try and get to that case. Yes, I don't know how a lot is going on. All right. Well, that didn't work. Here, guys. So we tried, we failed. Clearly, we're not a high enough level. So we're gonna go back home, and we're gonna try some operations. So bear with me till we get home. All right, so we made it home. Took a little while. We had to stop a few times, but we did find ourselves a replacement for Constantine. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to cancel that mission. So we've got 10 minutes before we can grab our next operation. In that time, let's empty out our inventory. So on our adventures, we did get a couple of levels. So let's do that. Our boy grew up, Archibald. Sounds good to me. Ooh, he's a brave boy. I'm just gonna stand with him. Lie down. Give you some pets. Good stuff. How much time do we have left? Oh, we can grab one. All right, let's do some operations.
ACS just put a contract up. They're building a new station up here. and need raw materials ASAP. You, able to oblige?
Yeah, let's do this one.
The ACS might be loud, weird, and paranoid, but they got the tech and the cash to do whatever they want. They're building new facilities in orbit and need help on the ground.
Of course they do.
Someone who can source raw materials, process them, and get them up to space in one piece without getting dead.
Yeah.
Sure sounds like you, so
It does.
check your HUD and roll out. Good luck.
Okay, Optimus Prime. Alright, we now have our hunting rifle. Crossbow. You know what? I'm not gonna be able to do it. I was gonna say we should look at potentially making a better axe. Because the iron one is great, but we could do better. The iron axe is the only one I've unlocked. Let's grab 10 platinum, cured leather, and 4 refined wood. So we can grab the sickle. Right? It is 10. And then it's 12 for ingots for the knife. Alright, well, we've got 22 to go. You know what? Maybe while we wait for those ingots, we even have $47. We probably won't have enough. Okay. We did put out some mining sites here. Let's go. Just don't ask questions. Just don't ask questions. Hello? It's further up. I have this guy on me. We did iron. That's sulfur. I feel like it's closer to the house. Oh, maybe it's copper that we did. Oh, got some silica regardless. Yeah, because I thought it was around here. 84. Okay, apparently it's not copper. Maybe it broke. Or got struck by lightning. There's a silica one up here. Did I do silica? I don't think I did silica. But the platinum one's up here. 94. 98. Oh, right here. Yeah, I didn't do the sickle. But I did do. I did do platinum. Now that we have platinum, we can run away. So let's head home and we'll grab the platinum, put on more platinum, and then we should be able to get the sickle. Ran out of. Alright, well, platinum. And coal is not something that I grabbed. Alright, so I can do 15. No, we need the sickle, so let's do the sickle. And then 7 more. You know what? Let's take a trip and see what this mission is going to make us grab. And then if we have to come back, we have to come back. Alright, so it's just over here.
Here we go. You got this.
Well. All right, so we're looking at 350 cooked meat, 800 fur, and 800 leather. All right. Well, I think we need the better axe to begin with. So let's go back home. And we'll have to go on a little hunting trip. All right, so let's see what we have here already. Like, I know we don't have the meat because they're asking for like 15 stacks of cooked meat. But we do have our 10 platinum. If I'm not mistaken, that should be what we need. Yeah, all right. So that's the better knife. All right. Let's go through our drawers and see what we've got. Okay. Well, it's a lot less than I thought we did, but it hurts. Don't mind the noise in the background there, guys. I've got a school. Apparently it's lunchtime for them. All right. Nothing there. One more quick peek. No. No. Bunch of fiber and stuff, but we should look at what it's going to cost us to make a couple of fireplaces, I think. We need some wood and some stone. All right, we should be able to make. Ooh. Bill, this is 6. Look. 1, 2, 3. Quickly hop to bed. All right, let's go hunting. Meet you guys there. All right. So the pod's right about here. So I think we'll just have to put our house down somewhere on these lines. You lay down. And there we go. All right, so now we have our fireplaces. There. In case anything were to happen. Now we respawn here. All right. So we've got 500 leather already. And fur. Right. So start things off. See that. And we'll bring you in here. And put you on passive. Actually, do that. There. Let's go hunt it. All right, guys, managed to get it all. Just gotta drop off her last 6.
For my money, that's all of them.
There we go. This one's now done. Just leave the house here and we'll carry on. Meet you back at home. Right, so we're back at home. Let's just unload here. Maybe I'll do a quick harvest before we run off. Whether we have some of the stuff. Yeah, so before we get in too deep, let's take a quick run over there and see what they're asking for. Get our shopping list. Give me a second. All right, so it looks like we are here. Should just be just over here. There we go.
All you gotta do now is get that stuff back to orbit.
All right, so there's carrots, pumpkins, watermelons, and berries. Okay, well, since we're here, let's see what the area can give us. Right. That's why we call it bear country. Let's see. Pumpkins, melons. I have 18 carrots. Well, we found a buffalo, so we'll get one of them. I don't think that's a strong enough knife here. No. But you can follow. Did you have a baby? You did. All right. Oh, or I forgot. Come on. Another male. You know what? We'll grab another one. a very bad habit with these. They always end up dying way before their time. All right. Let's get going. All right, so you made it home just in time for a storm to start. But we ended up getting our 2 moas here, as well as our buffalo. I need the cedar. We already have carrot seeds. And berry seeds. Let's throw those in so we have them. All right, so our moas are tamed now. So we have Carl and Luke. He's almost tamed. All right, so it's going to take a little bit of time, but I'll come back when everything is done. All right, guys. So after this very long grind to get all the veggies that they've requested, we are going to finally finish this mission.
That's it. You got everything. That wasn't so hard, was it? Okay, that's it. You did it. Icarus is a wild place, but it ain't got nothing on you. The ACS may be crazy, but they know talent when they see it.
All right. So that ends that operation. That took a lot longer than I expected it to. But it also doesn't help that I've been having issues with my computer ever since I added a new hard drive. So unfortunately, this is all that's going to be happening on this episode. We're going to make it home. And we will make plans for the next episode. So see you back at home. All right, now that we're back home. Why is it that every time I'm trying to do something, someone always shows up? Anyways, on the next episode, all right, take a look at operations here.
The Assembly are expanding their footprint on Icarus and looking for experienced people. If you're looking for some quick cash, this could be the one. Looks simple enough, but then again, it always does. You should know how to pick them by now.
Yeah. We could do that one.
I've got a job for you, if you don't mind who you're working for. Welcome back. Yuneo's looking for detailed geodata from the surface. One area in particular has really got their attention. Exotics, most likely. They want someone to drop down, set up a survey system, and beam the data back up here. You good for this?
There's that one. We can make it an
You
easy
simply
one.
are expanding their footprint on Icarus and looking for experienced people. If you're looking for some quick cash, this could be the one. Looks simple enough, but then again, it always does. You should know how to pick them by now.
We could make a little base over in the forest.
They need an assist on the surface. Someone who knows what they're doing. Sound like you?
And find the specialist.
This is major. UDA's given Lagos the go-ahead to expand operations. They're looking for data on the deserts. If you can get in there, it'll open the place up for scanning, prospecting, and a whole lot else. There's a lot of questions here, and they're paying top dollar for answers. Choice is yours.
All right, so this one would be, so the operator supplies the drills so we can clean out the underground, but the fuel and other will be up to us. Okay, well, let's try and focus on these ones for now, I guess. So there was the Forsaken one where the drone's down. We got to repair it and send it back up to orbit. This one, which is the Homestead one.
Unio might be a pack of wolves.
That one is either the Triangulate. Locate and retrieve viable biosamples from 3 marked locations and return them safely to orbit. Maybe, depending on how much time, we might do a few of them next episode. But anyways, guys, for now, this will be all for today. So thanks everyone for stopping by and continuing to watch on. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.